There we go. Welcome to Shaking the Table. All right. I'm your host, Wayne,
And I'm TeLisa.
and we are two entrepreneurs that work very, very hard in the pet industry. We're bosses, okay? We're leaders, and we tired.
You have no
Well,
idea how true that is. I almost canceled this recording. I almost canceled. But this is good for my mental health,
like,
so I didn't cancel.
look, I was sitting on the couch. I was like, all right, let me get up. Come on, let me get, let me get up. Let me just get on the computer. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. One day it'll pay off, right? We are two entrepreneurs in the pet industry that have done a lot, seen a lot, heard a lot. And at this point, we're just two friends just having a conversation about what entrepreneurship has done for us and continuously does to us and teaches us. So, yeah, it's just us talking, just checking in with each other and just talking. So, um, yeah, hopefully what we do talk about inspires you, but it also allows you to understand like you're not by yourself in this journey, and it is important to connect with those who are like-minded so that you don't feel isolated in this journey we call entrepreneurship and success. So, without further ado. So Lisa, oh, and and continue to shake the table, people. I realize that with the podcast, it's not podcast, the podcast is called we are called Shaking the Table. And people don't realize what shaking the table sips tea. Shaking the table means, right? Uh Shake the table, y'all. Like go against the norm, go against the status quo, take risk, say the thing, don't be afraid to be uncomfortable, just see what you are made of when it comes to this journey. And at some point you have to talk to people, you have to network because you'll just keep doing what's comfortable to you. And if you don't explore discomfort, then you really don't know what you're made of. And that's my 2 cents. And that's why it's called Shaking the Table, because entrepreneurship is a teacher that just keeps on teaching. But you have to keep doing uncomfortable things and be able to talk about what you have learned along the way to be better. So, Talisa, what Matt's here for?
Beyonce is 24 hours.
Uh,
It's not
yeah,
my 24 hours.
because she has way more time than we do, clearly. Okay.
Beyonce's 24 hours is not my 24 hours. That's what makes my first today. Like,
How do people get so much stuff done in the same amount of time that we have? Like even like waking up early. Like I feel like, and just I'm gonna let you go into it, right? So I'll wake up early to go to the gym. I'll go to the gym and I'll be at the gym on a good day at 5:10. Get back home around 6:45, 7 o'clock, get everybody ready. Now we off with our day. I still feel like I have to wake up earlier to get some things done. Like if I want to meditate, if I want to read, if I want to listen to a podcast, if I want to like, just get up and just breathe, before getting ready to go to the gym. Because usually I'll just wake up, get dressed, go to the gym. No, I need
mm,
another 30, 40 minutes
yes.
to prepare myself. And that means getting up literally at 3:45 to 4 o'clock in the morning every day. And that's crazy because as an entrepreneur, I go to sleep at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So really, I only get 2 to 3 hours of sleep when you're supposed to get 7 to 8 hours. And I'm like, this is what it takes to be successful. So clearly, Beyonce has naps like scheduled in her schedule or something. Like has to be like quiet time. Like I just need nothing but silence for 45 minutes just to recharge my battery a few percents. And it's percents, the percent. And then continue to keep going on with my day. I need about 3, 4 of those. Okay, there are times within the day that you have to just schedule in to do nothing. But then you feel like you're unproductive because you're doing nothing until somebody tells you, take time for you. No, I'm about to take time for me on this yacht on vacation. That's my, I'm sorry, Talisa, go ahead.
Oh, I'm bringing the same serial killer energy. Okay, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm bringing serial killer energy to this episode today because I have a lot to say about the construct of time and how it's truly subjective and just a way to keep people moving throughout the day.
I'm
Um,
exhausted.
and it will be a hill that I die on for the rest of eternity because time is subjective and it's only important to those who are making the plans, not the people who are moving along in this world. Um, so first of all, I like to blame the Egyptians for coming up with 24-hour days. I want
But imagine if it was like 30, 32. If it was
to.
32 hours, I feel like it would be hella productive. Just need an
I want to
extra.
blame the Egyptians because somebody's doctor said we had to sleep at least, 6 to 9 hours of those days. And then we have to work 8 to 10 hours of those days. That's almost 20 hours gone right there. So
That's the whole day.
any passion projects that you have, any parenting you want to do, you got to squeeze in it with like
You
the
have 2 hours,
remaining 4 hours that you got left.
if that.
So
So 10
it's
hours of
that.
sleep, 10 hours of work. Then you got to travel. So that's another 30 minutes. So that's an hour that you lost right there. So now you have 3 hours to fit in hobbies, parenting, whatever extra.
So,
I mean, you're not supposed to get
personal,
10 hours, but I mean, recommended is 7 to 8, but still.
personal experience. Last week was one of the longest weeks of my life, and a lot of it had to do with pet parents not booking appropriately, which happens to me a lot, but it happened every day last week. I
Yeah.
had dogs with fleas. They didn't book fleas. I mean, a lot of pet parents don't know that their dogs have fleas, so that one's fair. But I had dogs that were matted. You know your dog is matted, but you just don't want to see that dematting fee, so you didn't add it, so I will. But the
Or you
problem with
could
that
have.
but the problem with that is that it doesn't allot for the schedule. Like the schedule for a small dog is 45 minutes to an hour. Your dog is matted, so now I'm running over an extra 20 minutes. And that runs into the travel time of my next appointment, which makes me late to my next appointment, which makes me late for the next appointment. And then the next. So like, and then we
Mhm.
have traffic on 285 and 20 because
Just because the wind blew in extra degree northeast
they're making a new spaghetti junction at 285 and 20. And then they're doing
during
construction further down on 20. They're doing construction
during
further
the
down
time
on
that you're working.
285. Then there's somebody stupid who want to weave in and out of traffic and smack somebody
Yep.
on the side. So now we got 3 lanes closed on a 4-lane highway. And and now
And it's
traffic not
raining.
moving at all. So now I'm an hour and 20 minutes behind.
And it's raining.
I'm an hour and 20 minutes behind. It's
Yeah.
raining, so it takes me longer to blow dry the dog. I'm pissed off because a day that was supposed to end at 4:35 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock and the sun going down, and I'm still grooming goddamn dogs. I'm
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Time, what is that even? What is that even? We just out here at this point, and all I can do is text the next
Yeah.
client and be like, hey, due to this, and this, I'm gonna be late. Do I know how long I'm gonna be? No, I don't. But if it get too late and you need to reschedule, let me know. But just know my next availability ain't for 2 weeks. So either you can
Right.
ride the thing out with me or you can wait 2 weeks. Those
We're gonna
those
be
are
eating.
the choices.
Look, we're gonna be eating dinner together.
Listen,
Okay. We're gonna
listen.
be eating dinner together because, like, at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Like, and I feel like as a mobile groomer, things like that should be understood. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but sometimes
crazy.
they're not. Like
Yeah,
I
and
don't
that's what I'm saying.
mind
It's
clients.
crazy that they don't understand that.
I don't mind clients needing to reschedule because they scheduled this slot because this is the time that works for their schedule. So if you need to reschedule when I say, hey, I'm about to be late, go ahead and do that. But don't let me get to your house and you complaining. Because ain't nobody complaining more than me.
No, for real.
No,
I'm
nobody is madder than me.
on the road dealing with the elements, not you. Me,
You
me.
still sitting in the
I'm,
luxury of your own home,
I'm
chilling.
dealing with traffic, weather, all of that.
I
Okay.
want to get out
Dogs,
the car
humidity,
and beat people's cars
gas.
with bats, okay? That's me. That's me. I'm the one mad sitting in the traffic when I could have been grooming your dog and off to the next dog and off to the next dog. Okay?
Yeah. No. So remember, I don't know. Remember when I told you a long time ago? I did because I told you a long time ago. You got to get lock boxes for these clients and
Yeah.
tell these clients to buy these lock boxes and your
I hear
day. All right. So if you pay for me to
I can't
come
even
on,
keep up with my own keys, Lane. That's the problem.
no, that's what I'm saying. You don't even have to keep up with their keys. You just got to keep up with the codes and put the codes on their file. So you ain't got to
That's
keep
an
up with the
even
keys,
bigger ask. Because
but with
let
the
me
code.
go ahead and ask me. Do I know my mama's phone number by heart and she ain't changed it since I was in high school? Go ahead and ask me. Go ahead and ask
Probably
me.
not. Probably not. Probably not. But all right, so put
So
it in
now
a
you
prompt.
want me to keep up
So,
with more information? That's even.
yes, because all right, so look, think about it, right? Think about it. Rock with me. So if
I
you
follow
pay
you.
for
I
me to
understand what you're saying.
come on Tuesday, then I'm coming on Tuesday. Now it doesn't matter what time on Tuesday I'm coming, but I'm coming on Tuesday because Tuesday was your day. Now you do not need to be home. You can be home, cool, but you do not need to be home because I have access to your home to get the
Yeah.
dog and put the dog back in the house.
Admittedly, I do have clients who give me the codes to their doors and let me come in and, do the things.
Yeah.
So that's never an issue. But honestly, like when I be behind, I be hoping they be wanting to reschedule because like
But they don't want to
I
wait two
had other
weeks.
stuff.
They don't
I
want to wait two
but
weeks.
that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Traffic is not a me problem.
It's not. It's very much so a anomaly out here in these
That's
streets.
traffic is
So
a us problem. That's
I
not a me
can't.
problem.
Yeah, I
So
can't control
I
that at
shouldn't
all.
have to figure out who gonna take my daughter to practice now because I ain't gonna be home by 5 o'clock
Yeah,
to take her to practice.
that's
I
how
got
I
no
was
stuff
listening.
I need to do, so I be hoping they be
It's
like, you know what,
easier.
it's okay. It's okay. We can reschedule. And
No,
I be like, thank you so
no,
much
come
for
come to
understanding.
my house. Nope, I'll be home.
And do every time.
I'll be.
We'll
It's
be
okay,
here
baby.
waiting.
Look,
Don't,
I'm putting
no
on some. I'm
worries.
putting on
We'll
some food now.
be
Look, I'm putting on some food now. I got a plate for you when you get here. I understand. It's been a long day, baby. It's
Listen,
been a
the
long
way my
day.
be offering me drinks is crazy. Like
Because I could
nowhere
tell
on my business page did I say,
we'll
hey,
accept drinks for tips.
but they do. They know the vibes. They know the vibes.
You want a shot? Because I can tell that it's
After after I
yeah,
finish your dog, because I
yeah.
can't grow up under the influence. Y'all will
Yeah,
need
you want a
that
shot?
visit
Because
immediately.
you just finished my dog. It's 7 o'clock, and you talking about you got one more to go. You need a shot. You
And then I gotta be in
need
Conyers
some.
by 9 o'clock to pick up my kid from practice. It's crazy. Time. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Like, and
no,
then
and
like
I
you
get it.
wanna you wanna grow as an entrepreneur, and growing means having new thoughts and expanding and
You
doing
on that.
different things. And in order to do that, you have to have time to do those things. An ideal for day for me would be me getting up probably around 6.
Mhm.
Um, going through a thought process. I guess you could call it meditation. Going through a thought process, figuring out what I want for myself and my future, setting my day and then being at the gym by 7:30
Mhm.
and then being out the gym by 8:30. It's just a smooth hour. I ain't doing nothing crazy in there. Um, an hour at the gym and then on my way to my first appointment and be there by 9. If
Mhm.
they book online, I got a couple extra minutes because the official business opens at 9. So
Mhm.
online, it'll have them book whatever the travel time is after that. So if you're
Okay,
15 minutes
nice.
from my house, it'll be 9:15 if you book online.
Okay.
But if I book the appointment, it's gonna be 9. My admin booked the appointment, it's gonna be 9.
All right.
So
No, I get that.
they book
But you know what? That's
online.
good.
I
That's
got a
good.
little wiggle room, but
Yeah.
like time is. I feel like I'm just chasing a clock all day long. And
Mhm.
why? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that?
Because we do not
Why are we not working
know.
at night? Why
Trust
are the
me.
kids not going to school at nighttime? Like, like
Good
why did
question.
we
What?
decide that the safest time of day was when the sun was up?
Like, why can't the kids go to school while we go to sleep? So
Why they
then
can't
that
go to school
way,
while we at work?
like, right. So like whenever your shift is, that's when the kids go to school. Like,
Yeah.
or like I said, when it's time for us to go to sleep and get our rest, that's when the kids go to school. Now you're giving us a good
But now
smooth.
you never see your kids because when you wake up, you picking them up from school and you going to work. You never see your kid now.
No, no, no. You never see the fun parts. You see them. You just never see the fun parts. You don't see the the character development.
You hiring nannies is what you doing. You living that Beyonce lifestyle in your head.
We
What?
are.
I
This is
literally said
Beyonce's
I had the
24.
same 24 hours she got.
This is Beyonce's 24 hours. Look, I will see you on the third Sunday in July. Okay. I-
That's crazy.
we
We'll
both
go
have
for a
the day off.
month-long vacation. I'll make up for everything. That's crazy.
We both have the day
I
off.
want to be that entrepreneur though. I got into
No,
entrepreneurship
for the
because of the
freedom.
benefits of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. A
Because
lot of people feel
every
like that we
everybody
have,
sold it.
we could
Everybody
do
sold
that.
it like you get to make up your own schedule. You get to do what you want to do. So but that's
No,
how I
that's what.
came out the gate swinging. Like I'm not working on any day that kids got practice. That's how it started, right? So I was taking her to practice in the morning. I was off, but that's when she had two morning practices. She only had two morning practices. So I
Mhm.
was off on those 2 days. So I would take her to practice. I would sit in, I would be the mom. But then the meet schedule cranked up from like 5 meets a season to like
Yeah.
37 meets a season. And I was like, I
Yeah.
can't be taking the whole week off every other week.
Right. So I need to work while you in
Yeah.
practice.
Right. So now, like, I work while she at practice. I take the meet weekends off, depending on where the meet is located. If it's here in Georgia, I'm only taking the meet day off.
Yeah.
Um, so either that means I'm having a 3-day weekend or I'm having a 2-day weekend.
Yeah.
Um, if the meet's on a Saturday. But travel meets, I'm taking 4 days off. I need Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm not coming back
Yeah.
till Monday. Please
I need a
understand.
breathe. I need a breather day. I need a breather day. Because if I don't get a
Monday is
breather day,
breather day, but it's
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
um, but I also that's my day to do all my cleaning and stuff because I'm off on Sundays and Mondays. So I use my Sundays to just sit around the house.
Mhm.
I don't leave the house. My mother asked me to leave my house yesterday. I was so mad. express to
Like,
you.
do you not realize how much stuff I do
Listen,
on the other 6 days?
I want to get
And
into a brief love and relationship moment with you in public, right?
uh-huh.
So this guy, you know this guy, but I'm gonna say this guy for the sake of the internet. He asked me to come to his house because I told him I was kid free. He asked me to come to his house, and I was like, bro, it's been a long day. I'm not
You
getting
want me
back
to
in my
leave my
car.
house?
And this was when the tornado watch was happening, right?
It's dangerous outside.
I was
It's
like, sir, I'm not leaving my house. I'm tired. I've been at work all day. I literally just got home like 15 minutes ago, and the sun is
yeah.
down. I'm mad. I'm mad. The
And
sun
you
is
want me to
down,
leave
and I just got home.
and you want me
He
to leave my
goes,
house again.
okay, here's the compromise. I'll come get you.
No, why can't you just come here?
What? I did ask him that.
Uh,
But his recreational activities don't allow him to partake in my home.
well, you better stand outside.
I recommended that. I recommended just that.
Just
But he
stand
was like,
outside.
he said compromise. I'll come get you, sir. I guess if that's the compromise, because one thing I ain't gonna do right now is drive. But now I gotta pack a go bag.
Did you go?
Of course I went. What you mean?
Ah, you weak. You're supposed to say
Got it.
no. I'm not
Because
going nowhere.
this, these believe it or not, that word I definitely shouldn't be saying on this podcast. They don't be doing that. So yes, sir, come get me. You want to come get me?
No. No, I mean, I all right, so like yesterday, came back from helping my mom on the farm. And
That's
you
amazing. Like, why
you
was
gotta
I
put your
so
foot
jealous
down.
of your mama? She like 20 years older than me. I was like, your
And
mama
bro,
is living her life.
when I seen the amount of land she purchased, I was just like blown away. I was like, this all you? Ain't no roaches here or
When did,
nothing. Like this is not
wait,
like there's
wait a second.
hills
When did she
and
buy that land?
trees. Huh?
When did she buy that land?
When?
Mhm.
Uh I want to say the end of last year.
Okay, so I got time. I got time. Because I want to do it by 40. But if it don't happen by 40, I got time. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I want to say it was like the end of last year because it wasn't the beginning of this year because we're only in March.
I thought she
So
had it
yeah,
for a minute. Okay.
yeah. But I was like, this is a lot of land. Like this is a lot of space. A lot of space for activities and everything. And the things that she want to put on the land is great. And I was proud of her. I was like, look at you. Look at you doing the thing. Um, but we had got home, and mind you, we spent a full day out there. We spent a full day out there. So when I got home, it was like, can you put the leaves out in the front? And I was like, this was after I done took a shower. This was after me and Jalen took a shower. And she was like, can you put the leaves
We
out in the
spent
front?
all day in the woods building chicken coops.
I'm tired. Like, no, I will do it first thing in the morning. And I did it first thing in the morning, but I was just like, no, you gotta put your foot. No, no, this is a hard no right now.
Can't even do it, my brother. Can't even do it.
I am in the house. I done bathed. I went back out to go to Walmart to get food. I done came back home. I bathed. I took a shower. I'm sitting at my computer now. I am in the house. And it's not even to leave the house again, but I am in the house.
Do you have
Okay.
a leaf blower?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Because
we
I
need to
could
get
bring you
another.
one if you ain't got one.
Well, you got two? Because we need to get another one. The one we got, we borrowed from, well, so we have one, but it's not powerful, and then it keeps dying. So then we borrowed one from the job, and we have to give it back. So now we got to figure out, getting another one. But um, yeah, it was just, time is a
Why
social
don't you just use a
social
high velocity
construct.
blow dryer? It's the same concept.
It is.
It is.
It is. Somebody that, well, I mean, I was gonna say, somebody that fixes dryers.
No, you should probably call a company and see who they contract the repairs out to.
Gotcha. Because I have like a bunch of dryers that's just sitting there, and I'm like, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna
If
get
I
them
can't fix it,
fixed.
I throw it away.
And that's the thing. I was like, should I just throw it away? Because at this point, like, I mean, they're just sitting there. They're just
It
sitting there.
depends
I'm like,
how long you had it for, whether it's
oh, these
justifiable
little,
throwing it away or not.
yeah, look at all these little dryers. All right.
You going through dryers
Anywho,
like that?
I was though. I mean,
But
it's
you a
been a while
hoarder
since
though. You an entrepreneurial hoarder. You like Patty in that regard. You be keeping
just,
stuff.
just holding on to hope that one day it'll get fixed. Yes, that is, yeah, 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 yeah. Stop talking about me. You don't know my life. Okay. Okay. Because, yeah, I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of all those dryers that's
I'm
just
gonna call
sitting there,
Camille and
just
tell
sitting there.
her she need to go through that with a trash bag. Wait,
They're just sitting there. They're just sitting there. Um, but yes,
wait,
I
wait,
would
wait,
say,
wait. Breaking news.
uh-uh.
Breaking news.
This is real-time news, people.
Huh. I don't know who this is exactly, but it says my dog, because I don't save client numbers. It says my dog has a ruptured anal gland abscess. He's in really bad shape. Do you have any recommendations? A vet visit. A
Yeah,
vet
go to your vet.
visit. I don't know why people.
Go to your vet. Like that's a medical question. Go to your medical professional.
I need to go ahead and go to little vet tech school. What? How much it costs? Wait, it ain't
Too
little
much.
at all, but
Too much. I mean, you could go to a 2-year program that's probably going to run you about 50, 60 grand, but uh
huh? For
yeah.
two
Well,
years?
maybe not.
Well,
It
it's a
might not.
specialty. It's a specialty, so okay.
But it might not. Actually, I think I'm over exaggerating. It might not even cost that much. It might be like 40. I would say a good maybe 40 to 60 grand. 40 to 60, something like that. Depending on where you go to. Because Fort Valley has a 2-year program and ABAC
Is it
has a 2-year
fun? Because
program.
I ain't driving to Fort Valley multiple days a
No.
week.
Oh, and then that's another thing too. Is it a hybrid program? Is it like you staying at the college or is it going to be an online program? If it's going to be an online program, I think Penn Foster is like a few thousand. So you basically do it
That's crazy. I
yourself.
ain't even heard of that school. That mean it can't be taken
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, Penn Foster and I think Phoenix. It's like
Phoenix
Phoenix something.
University got
I
a
think they
vet
have
program.
an online vet tech program. I think
Them
so.
kids probably don't get no jobs coming out of there.
And
Because where they getting that hands-on experience from?
they gotta, and that's what irritates me is because you need experience to do what you need to do, but a lot of places aren't going to give you the opportunity because you don't have experience. So it's like damned if I do, damned if I don't, because I need the experience to work, but you're not giving me the opportunity because I don't have experience because I didn't go the traditional route that you went through.
I was just
Information is
saying,
still
I
the
don't
same.
need a class. I just want the books.
Yeah.
I just want the books. I'm
Okay.
not going.
I'm sure you can find the curriculum somewhere or just tell them to go to their vet.
I don't like being in school. And as an educated
Yeah.
person, that's crazy to say, but I don't like being in school. I just want the
I
books so I can pick them up when I
I
need
en-
them.
I enjoyed the freedom of
Of what?
college.
See, I didn't go away to school. This, first of all, we have strayed drastically.
I know. Yeah, this is not even about time anymore. Now we talking about okay. Now, see, this is the friends conversation. We just start talking about stuff like because we're not even
Right.
talking about
This how
managing
you know
time.
we don't have no format for how this goes. It just
No,
goes.
we just
We
what you
have an
want to talk about
original
today?
topic, and then wherever it goes after that, it just goes.
That's it. What you want to talk about today? Time? Bet.
But
Now
no,
about college. Oh,
right. I don't care to sit in nobody's classroom, but I do
yeah.
enjoy gaining the knowledge that comes from a classroom setting.
Hmm.
Um, and it's ridiculous that pet parents expect for their dog groomer to know anything other than first aid.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. But now I will say it is extremely helpful for pet sitters, dog walkers, dog groomers to know something medically.
Hmm.
Like it's helpful because I mean, just like with the hematomas, or if
Yeah.
snip a lip or a tongue, or a dog is bleeding, what can you do to help help that and mediate that, as opposed to freaking out because there's a little bit of blood and now everybody's fainting and the dog is sitting there looking at you
Why
like,
everybody thinking?
bro, I'm getting weak over here, you know
But that's where we
but
get into regulating the industry and making sure they have first aid knowledge. Because if you're working with
yeah,
sharps, you should definitely have some basic first aid things, tips and tricks for cutting any part of the body. It should be
yeah.
in that.
Because things happen. And that's another conversation for another day. But things
Because
happen
when
and
that
people
dog
just
seized
don't
up on my
understand.
table that first time,
Yeah.
I called that
And
lady,
we deal with that.
ma'am.
And we deal with this stuff all the time, and just people just don't get that. They just think, oh, everything is all hunky dory. No, we deal with seizuring dogs. We deal with dogs that don't want to deal with us. We like dogs that move all the time, and we're trying to give you the best haircut. So then it's like, I don't want you to feel like you're paying all of this money for a horrible looking haircut because your dog doesn't sit still.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, see how we just went into another totally different topic, right? Let's reel it back here. Educating pet parents and educating pet professionals is extremely important. And you should, like you said, you should at least know some of the basics of first aid when it comes to dealing with animals.
100%.
Um, at some point.
And you should have a
So
first aid kit in your
yeah,
shop,
everybody,
at your
yeah,
station, in your van,
yeah.
wherever you work, you should have a first aid station. If not for the
And
dog, for yourself as well.
I was gonna say have both. You should have a animal first aid kit and you should have a human first aid kit because they sell specifically animal
Yeah,
first
that,
aid kits
and I
too.
have both because the way I be chop sueying myself up.
Yeah. Like I tell you, I got little
I'm no
cuts
longer a
on
ham.
my
I'll just
thumbs.
put it to you like that. I'm no
Yeah,
longer a ham.
like, and you don't really realize like while you're holding something and then you're scissoring like that, and then it's so sharp, it's like a paper cut and it gets the tip of your fingers there, and you're just like, oh,
And it's been
when
so
did that
many
happen?
times where I've cut myself, not realize it. I see blood on the dog. I'm searching the dog for the blood. It ain't even the dog, it's me.
No, that literally happened on Friday. That literally happened on Friday. I was just like, I got blood on my hands, and I was just like, whoop,
Right.
lifting,
Hmm.
lifting up all the legs, lifting the ears up, looking in the mouth. I'm like, where's this blood coming from? And then I wash my hands, and I'm like, oh,
It's me. Yeah.
it's me. Oh,
But I'd rather it be me than the dog.
no, for real, for real. Even though, I mean, nobody cares. Nobody cares about us. They
Exactly. That's
say,
why I prefer
can you
me.
work tomorrow?
Me. Are you available
Yeah,
to?
sure. With one arm, I just had a full limb amputation, but sure, I'll make the
That's
appointment.
great.
I'll make it. All right. Yeah. Reel it all the way back in. Okay. Time.
It's not enough. It's not enough,
It's
and I blame
not
the Egyptians.
it's not enough time in the day to do the things that you want to do. When you want,
I
when you have
no,
such big vision and dreams and goals, there is enough time. You just have to manage it correctly. But the thing is, I don't understand how people be going to sleep and go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock at night. Like, first of all, there is a million things left to do, and there's so much time till midnight. So why are you in the bed at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock? Like, you don't have nothing else to do? Like, what time do
but
you
they
wake
get
up?
up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning though. They not
Mm,
sleeping until noon.
mm-mm.
So it just depends on how you manage your time. If you prioritize and sleep, then you're gonna go to bed early so you can get up early and start your day with all the productive things.
Yeah, I'm a test it out one day. One
I
week,
think, and
I'm gonna
and this
try to go to bed around like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
this is gonna be a unpopular opinion and a hot
Uh-huh.
take because I know you spend more than an hour and a half at the gym these days. But perhaps,
What you about to
maybe
say?
hear me out.
I'm
Hear me
listening.
out. Because you don't have any actual fitness goals. You just at the gym. So maybe
You don't know my life. Don't stress. Don't piss me off. Don't
you
piss me off.
you're not trying to be like competing in the next strongman competition. You're not here bodybuilding for the very next competition.
Rip the band-aid off, TeLisa.
I'm just trying to preface this so you don't feel some type of way when I say.
You rubbing water on the band-aid. Just rip the band-aid off. It's still gonna hurt. Okay? Just do it.
Spend less time at the gym.
Oh Lord, she wants me to be fat. Oh, oh,
Listen, hear me out. Hear me out because
no,
how long you
I
spending in the gym these days? According to the Apple Watch, it's about 2 hours.
yeah, it's about an hour and a half. I try to hit at least an hour and a half, hour 45.
Okay, so stick to
Mm.
a stern hour and a half. Like right at an hour and a half, leave.
Just
Leave.
drop the weight to walk out.
Right at an hour and a half. But no, that's planning though. That's planning your
Yeah.
way. So right at an
Yeah.
hour and
So
a half.
that means what that entails to manage that time the way that time needs to be managed. I need to be awake by 4 o'clock, 4:15, do morning routine, whatever, out the door by 4:45, 4:50. It takes me 10 minutes to get to the gym, take all my stuff off, get on the treadmill or get on whatever cardio thing I'm doing first thing in the morning by 5:05. So then that way I am out of
Okay, so
that.
you know what it's supposed to look like. You're just
Yeah,
not doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
It's easier said than done. It's
Okay.
easier said than done because I can plan for Tuesday, but it really depends on what happens Monday night that affects Tuesday, right? So I need to plan to be in the bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock to wake up early. However, when you have such magnificent dreams and goals and vision and drive and work ethic and
You're
everything
making
else
excuses.
and kids,
You making excuses.
who
Because
goes to bed
it
by
don't
the
matter what happened Monday night. I'm at the gym on Tuesday morning.
All right, well, when you go to sleep at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, because you're trying to get something off your to-do list,
I don't get nothing off
yeah.
my to-do list at night.
Your body be like, I'm not broke.
Did
Broke. The
you
gym. The
did
gym?
you not hear what I said my ideal day is? I'm not doing anything when I come home.
I know.
That
I was
time is
thinking,
for me. That time is for my kid. That time when I come home is not for T3.
no.
My mornings are for T3. Before I go to the gym is for T3 and for my future. And then the actual work day is for T3. That's it. That's it. That's all the time
Yeah.
T3 is getting. If it's not getting done, then it's not getting done at all, and we just gonna be stagnant out here because I believe in boundaries for everything. Professional compartmentalizer. And that's the difference between you and I. Because you can do happy hearts all day long. I ain't doing it.
Well, I mean, not just Happy Hearts, but there's Petlanta, there's PetX Media, there's the PetX Foundation, there's all of
You
these
can
other
do pet
things, these
care
ventures,
all day long.
pet care, pet carepreneurism.
What's good for
So I
pet
can't
land
say
is
petpreneur.
good for happy heart. So technically, like,
Yeah. Mwah, 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 mwah.
but yeah, no, like I said, professional compartmentalizer. I believe in allocating time towards certain things. Like, I believe in being off on Mondays. So you know what I am?
Yeah.
Off on Mondays, aside from this.
Yeah. No, no, I got and makes sense. I mean, I'm off on Mondays too from grooming.
Exactly.
But that's my day to get stuff done.
Boo. It's your day to get shit done.
It is. It is. See, I couldn't even like rest or do anything yesterday because when I have free time, then it's like, all right, well, what are we gonna do? Gotta spend it with the
You're
family.
giving it to the
Go out
people.
with mom, I'm doing other things. So it's like time management has to be a top priority and you must set boundaries.
Listen,
Uh,
me and Kenzie had decided we ain't doing nothing on Sunday. We had both decided. I told her, I said, if you want to chill this weekend, you need to have all your cleaning done Friday. And guess what she did on Friday? Because she didn't have practice. She got her homework done. And then she cleaned up all her stuff so she could have her weekend to just
chill.
chill in the bed
Yeah.
or be up all night. She was up all night, all weekend.
Mhm.
So I know she's suffering right now. Um, but I'm a firm believer in like time management. But things happen, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things happen. Like 2 weeks ago, I was grooming a dog. I got out my trailer and my tire was flat. Things happen.
That's why. Like it. Ooh, let me tell you.
But shout out to my
That was,
dad for teaching your girl how to change a tire, giving her an air compressor so she could put air in the tire if she didn't feel like changing that thing.
let me tell you, mobile grooming is not for crash outs.
Nah, it's not. It's
Because
not.
you get so many unexpected things to happen. Like
And you got to be able to think on the fly.
you got to. And efficiently and quickly. Like you have
Like you can't
to.
cry and scream about it, mobile grooming. You can't. You as much as you want to. And I just wait till I get home to crash out. Because I crash out. Okay. I be
You
on my personal page
you can't
crashing out.
you
Okay.
can't crash out like
But I wait till I get home
you
to
can't do
crash
that.
out. Because
Good, good.
I be telling myself, I want to cry, but what the fuck is crying gonna do?
What
Nothing.
are you gonna do?
Nothing. I be like
Nothing.
Rihanna, crying don't solve no problems. I
Goes
be
there you
quoting
go.
celebrities. I be
Yeah.
quoting celebrities. But yeah, crying don't solve no problems. What you gonna go do that for?
It's still
And that
gonna be
might be why we doing this web series because I don't cry enough.
'cause we need to talk it out. Just two friends just talking it out. Just laughing. Laughing to stop crying.
Crying.
Hold back the tears. This is our purpose. It's not for y'all. This is our therapy.
Not at all.
Okay.
Because nobody
This is
can watch
not
this and
for
I can keep doing this. It's totally
y'all.
okay.
This is our therapy. This is not even for y'all. This is just for us to talk through and record it. And hopefully one day people start watching it. But if not, like it is what it is. All right, well, people, that was another beautiful episode. Oh,
You
another.
see this guy right here? This one. This is how I feel on the inside every day.
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
lucky this person don't show up every day.
no, for real. Look, your those are your personalities right there on the wall.
Yeah. So
Watch this.
lucky.
Um, you are Bruce Banner. That moment in Avengers where he was like, "I'm always angry." I just, I just hold it in. Just hold it in. I'm
That's what
like,
my
that's
mama think though. My mama think I'm an angry person just on GP.
you know what? And so, all right, before we get off, that last thing, that is one of the so Ashley asked us, Ava, not asked us. You have to say the ASKED, not AXED, huh?
I guess.
Uh, yeah. Ashley asked us, who out of all of my siblings, like who is the meanest? And everybody said me.
Really? Really?
So it's me, then Janiyah, who's the youngest, and then Jasmine, who's the second oldest, and then
Okay.
Jada, who's the middle child, and then my brother Jordan.
That means I
So
really don't know you then. If your siblings think you mean, because I think you kind of a pushover, actually.
I hold it, I hold it back because it gets reckless.
Are you,
Like
but but you need that as a
it's
leader.
a it's a reckless mean, and I just don't feel like being mean to people. Like I have to, like how you can say what you say sternly, but it's not really mean. It's stern. So I have to learn how to say it stern because I
Okay,
still just
so
want to be
you just need a
nice.
better vocabulary.
Right. I think so. I think that's what it is. Because I just be like, look, I don't even have time to go back and forth with nobody else's child. Like this is ridiculous. I'll just get this stuff done myself. Or I'll just fire you, just fire everybody and just start over. But that's not always the answer, you know? But anyway, so they say that I'm
Very interesting.
I'm not a mean person. I don't know. I'm not a mean person. I'm a very nice person. I just don't tolerate certain things after a certain point. But I have a lot of patience. I think that's what it is too. I have a lot of patience.
Very
Cause
interesting.
but yes, anyway, that was another great episode of Shaking the
I only
Table.
shake the table once. I don't only shake the
You don't
table.
shake it twice? Oh, sorry. All right. So that was a all right. Well, people, we will see you next week. If you're a pet pro in Atlanta and you're looking for a community to join, definitely look into Petlanta, Petlanta. Boom. Okay. We are a community of pet professionals that get together, learn with each other, grow with each other, and continue to build this network in this community here in the city. And otherwise, I mean, like, share, subscribe this YouTube page, the PetX Network. Follow us on Instagram at petlanta.inc and the PetX Network. And again, continue to shake the tables, go against the status quo, take the risk, be uncomfortable, figure out what you're made of, because that's how you know what you're good at. We
I
good?
have to send me a voice message about that client with the ruptured anal gland.
Bye, y'all. Till next time.